February the 10th, birches. The silvery white barks of birches stand out more than usual at this time of year. There are two similar native birches in London, the silver birch, Betula pendula, and the downy birch, Betula pubescens. The former is much more common than the latter, as it is grown in so many gardens and seeds itself so easily. The downy birch is fonder of wetter conditions. Other ways of telling the two apart is that the downy birch has downy twigs and no black diamonds on its bark, whereas the silver birch is hairless but does have a tendency for the darker patches referred to as black diamonds. A hybrid of the two, Betula pendula times pubescens, can be found in Wanstead Park. Garden birches are fashionable and come in a wide variety of trunk colours. For example, shiny orange-brown, Betula albo sinensis, septentrionalis, amber, Betula lutea, yellow, Betula alleganiensis, pink, Betula maximo-wixiana, red, Betula grossa, and purple, Betula papifera. Papifera humilis. Any of these trees can produce other colours as well. The most familiar birches we see are the cream and white ones. Cream-coloured barks are found on Betula platyphylla setuanica and Betula times fetisoi. White bark birches are much more in demand in London's gardens, parks and streets. Most of these are clones of the Himalayan birch, Betula utilis, some of which are quite ghostly in appearance. One that gets a lot of attention, Betula utilis variety Jacomontia silver shadow, a fine specimen of which can be seen at Wisley. More unusual birches are those with shaggy black barks, such as Betula nigra, and those which are scented, such as Betula grossa and Betula lenta. Two rare birches worth looking out for are the pink and red-barked Betula albo sinensis and the yellow-barked Betula alleganiensis, both of which can be found in Carizaro Park and also in among a wider collection at Wisley. Birch trees have had many uses over the centuries. Apart from the well-known ones, such as using the bark to write on or make canoes out of the trunks, there are many others. Wattle, bobbins, thatch, brooms, and even herring barrels have all been made from birch. In one species, the cambion, which is the actively growing tissue just underneath the bark, was cut into pasta-like strips and even eaten. A medicine was made from birch leaves, which was thought to promote the production of urine and sweat, both of which at the time were thought to be toxic. Birch sap can also be made into wine. Some trees produce an oil with a most unusual, unpleasant scent, which was called Russian leather. This scented oil was rubbed into leather to increase its durability and was called Russian leather, as the best oil at the time was thought to come from Russia. Even Neolithic man chose to wrap his corpses in birch bark prior to burying them.